is for the ones who care.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching Breakfast. Does my eating fucking make you uncomfortable? Does my eating trigger you? 90 more, back again for some more home truths, some more fucking hard-hitting home truths from the world of football, and in particular, an intense London derby that really didn't disappoint at all. After Tottenham climbed above Arsenal and Manchester City to go third in the Premier League table. Lots to talk about in this one. A very, very solid 2-0 home win against Chelsea, ending Antonio Conte's hopes of breaking Arsenal's record of 13 consecutive wins in a season, and in the process getting me blocked by a whole bunch of triggered Chelsea accounts simply for pointing out the fact that they'd fallen short of the Invincibles' record of 14 wins, albeit spread over 2 seasons, my darling. This is an extremely finely balanced matchup. There really wasn't much in it at all, to be honest. I mean, tactically, the managers are both actually very impressive. And I really think that this game actually had more quality in it than a lot of the games that we've been seeing from the top sides in the league. Both these sides try and choke each other of any space. Both play at a very, very high intensity. Chelsea more so when they have the ball and especially on the counter. But Spurs just as much off it. And Pochettino's men simply match them for energy, shape and setup that they both employed. And through the likes of Dembele, Dele Alli, who'll get all the headlines, but especially in my eyes through the wonderfully gifted ex-Ajax man that is Christian Eriksen, who not once but twice was responsible for drifting wide with his man, finding a small pocket of space and providing Ali, who moved in and around that front three like a centre forward basically, with crosses of just pinpoint accuracy, which the young Nigerian Prince, Bamidele, rose like a salmon out of water to bury twice. You see what I did there? You see what I did there? And yes, I fucking realise he's English, for God's sake, open your mind. He's actually the Nigerian Prince of White Hart Lane, as Barkley is the Nigerian Prince of Merseyside. Come at me, motherfucker! Now, the first was truly a world-class header. Absolutely world-class header. Even Diego Costa would have been proud of this. Olivier Giroud, bullet headers are of this quality. And the second wasn't that bad either. But this was about how Eriksen was able to sneak into that pocket of space right on the edge of the 18. How no one, not David Luiz, not Matic, not Kante, no one was closing him down in time. And he combines very well with Kyle Walker, whose pace and strength draw 3, sometimes even 4 men in. And he then releases to Christian, who looked up, one touch onto his right and whipped in an absolute beauty of a cross. Very simple, but very, very effective. Very impressive. And as Conte said at full time, where Eriksen and Ali combined so well, Hazard and Diego Costa, the men that you're really looking for those moments of magic from Chelsea, just didn't. It wasn't their best night as far as what we know that they can bring to the table. In fact, it was quite obvious from the argument that Pedro and Diego Costa were having on the pitch that there was only one side here with the togetherness and the focus to bring all 3 points home. I actually think that Pedro had a really, really poor game, as did Costa really, as did Kante, who looked all over the place at times, as did Azpilicueta, as did, what's his name? Fucking hell, Marcus Aurelius, not Marcus Aurelius, Marcus Alonso. Definitely targeted. And you could see that Moses was just completely out of sync with the rest of the defence, who are probably more naturalised defenders, I suppose, but not an excuse, playing everyone on side. But should David Luiz have been stepping up, I hear you say? And to me, yes, he should. Yes, he should. He's the only recognised centre-back there. And if anything, especially going off this season, you need to be following his lead. Right, let's actually have a look at it in a little bit more detail. Christian Eriksen, you can see here, is just about to whip the delivery in. Let's just analyse this now. Kante, not closing your fucking man down enough. Where are you? You've got fucking lungs of a fucking Kenyan, Ethiopian track runner, a 5,000 metre runner. Where's your fucking legs and why are you watching the ball? Here we've got Gary Cahill, who's stepped completely in no man's land. You've got Matic here as well, not fucking closing your man down enough. Kyle Walker is holding the attention of Marcus Alonso here, that's fine. Marcus Alonso actually playing the offside trap very well. David Luiz has anticipated that ball is coming in from Eriksen, and that the only way he can get in is over the top. He stepped. Stop fucking criticising him. He's a centre back. He knows what the fuck he's doing. You are about 3'4" in the middle. What's this about? I mean, Azpilicueta, I just don't know about that. It's worked for them up until now. He stepped. Everyone here is offside to me. That's fine. This guy, you're not a defender. You need to wake up. You're the main fucking reason that this is offside. You're the main problem here that this isn't offside. And to me, that was a weak link. The rest of them are fine. right? But here we can see that Kyle Walker, who's attracted so much attention, he's literally got the attention of these three and Alonso. He's been able to draw them in and then pull it back to Eriksen very effectively. He whips it in, and your Nigerian Prince, Dele, bangs it home. I actually thought a lot of the Chelsea players had really poor games. Pedro, I mean, let's talk about that moment with Diego Costa and Pedro. Chelsea extremely fast on the counter-attack, utilising all the open space that's available since Tottenham have been pressing so high, and he's moving, drifting down to the left-hand side. You're expecting him to probably want to cut in onto his right-hand side, so banging a shot from 25 yards, 20 yards, whatever. Pedro running in at an angle from the right to the left-hand side. He's almost completed the run, but he stops. What the fuck have you stopped? Incredible. He doesn't continue his run. Costa anticipates that run to play him in behind, and everyone I'm fucking seeing online, blind as a fucking bat on Twitter, you lot are. You're blaming Costa. No. Basics. This is fucking basics. Continue your run, take the man away from me so that I can then either move to the right hand side and get my shot off with a man less protecting me, or continue your fucking run so that I can slip you in behind and then you can play me across the face of the box for a tap in. Basics, Pedro. Fucking basics. Where's your brain at? I don't actually fucking know. And of course, Costa is fuming that he didn't continue the run. He literally started dithering, walking. You're not even fucking, what are you doing? You're now officially in my way, right? So I could actually understand why Costa was pissed off at Pedro, and Pedro, just shut your mouth, right? You've got not a fucking leg to stand on. Anyhow, he has been playing quite well, Pedro, so he's got the balls to speak up to Diego. However, I actually thought he had a really poor game, Pedro. As did Costa, really. He just didn't influence the game as we know that he can. As did Kante, who looked all over the place at times. Azpilicueta, Moses, David Luiz, they weren't great. Excuse me. However, it was Marcos Alonso and Victor Moses who is certainly targeted. It was really a game of wing-backs. It really was. Danny Rose, very, very influential in the game. Kyle Walker, very influential with the game. Tottenham employing the same three at the back formation as Chelsea, and just much more effective with it. Anyway, it was pretty much the same for the second goal. It finished 2-0. So let's analyse what exactly this means, because the league is now bang wide open for me. You've just got to look at it a bit closer. Chelsea do have an advantage, yes they do, but Liverpool are now bang back in it. Spurs are bang back in it. City actually still have a chance, believe it or not, as do even Arsenal. Now, I know some of you are thinking, oh, fuck off, mate. Fuck, are you talking about Arsenal are fifth now? Incredible! However, I really think that with the fixtures looking the way they are, especially over the period that we're in right now, that every team actually has a fighting chance going into the second half of the season. Liverpool play Manchester United, Spurs are playing City, United have also got Stoke, I think they go to Stoke, and City at Everton. There will be points dropped here, there will be points dropped. Heads are going to roll. However, I love it, and this is why the Premier League is without question the most competitive, not necessarily the best quality, but the most competitive league in the world. And for Chelsea fans, I would say I wouldn't be too disheartened really. 13 wins in a row is a phenomenal achievement. 1 defeat, 32 goals scored, 6 goals conceded in that time with 10 clean sheets. Phenomenal record. 5 points clear at the top of the league. But for the other clubs, for Tottenham, for the Liverpools out there, for the rest of them, this is the result that they really needed. This is really exactly the result that they needed. So salute to Tottenham, very well played. You've actually opened the league wide back open again, in my opinion, that is. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And you've actually just dragged Chelsea right back into the heat, right back under the microscope again. And the January period of players leaving for the African Cup of Nations, and who teams are, who they're going to end up buying in the window, it just got a hell of a lot more interesting. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new, and drop the video a like if you breathe oxygen. I'm going to be adding a new segment to these videos where you guys can have your say. So if you want to send me 30 to 60 second videos, I'm going to leave the email address where you can send those. It's 90 more videos at gmail.com in the description box below if you forget that. You must have a fucking short-term memory like a fish if you've forgotten that already. But if you want to send me your reactions to the games or your thoughts on the biggest games that are happening each and every night, then please do so. I will use the best ones, and it could be quite interesting to react and have talking points between ourselves. I'd love to get you guys more involved in the videos as well. Make sure you leave a comment in the description box below. Tell me if you're liking the videos. Tell me if we can get to that 100k before 20,025. As the YouTube predictor is saying that it's going to take me 4 years to get to 100k. I fucking hope not. Anyway, for now, I've been hughwizzy, and this has been a lot of fun. Peace. Does my eating offend you? That might have to be my little like true Georgie moment. I'm up early, right, crack of dawn, trying to make these videos for you lot. We're eating. Oh. Let me just show you what I've done. I got up early and I seasoned some chicken for the second day in a row, which I'm actually very impressed with. I mean, I'm a serious fucking catch at it. Ladies, come on! I'm a serious catch at it, mate. Like I was saying, there's a lot of new subscribers, and it means the world to me that you've decided to click that little red button down there. Hopefully I'm giving you goodness on a daily basis, and I'd appreciate you giving me ideas for what other videos I can do, because I don't know whether I should be doing FIFA videos. I don't know whether we're into that anymore. If you'd like to see me do a Road to Glory or a career mode, then let me know in the comments below. You know, if Kanye West knocks out Floyd Mayweather in a random punch-up with the press or something like that, then I'd be more than happy to do a video on that. If you'd be into that, just let me know in the comment section below.